This video is for the Scratch Project Assignment 1 movement. First, you're going to go to scratch.mit.edu. Then you're going to click on Join Scratch. From here, you're going to type in your username like you normally would, except without @hanoverstudents.org. You're going to use the same password that you normally use. And then you'll retype in the password. And click Next. Next, you'll add your birth month and year. And then from here, click on either male or female, and then click on where it says country and click on United States. Then click Next. Next, you're going to add your email address, so make sure that you spell it correctly. And then once you do that, you're going to add your email address a second time. Again, making sure that we spell it correctly. And then they should match up. And what will happen is if they don't match up, Scratch will let you know that it doesn't match. So then from here, what you'll do is click on Next. And then click OK, let's go. All right, and then you can have it save your password if you want. So click on Save. So then next what we're going to do is we're going to click on Create. Then from here what we're going to do is we're going to just find Sprite 1 down at the bottom. You're going to two-finger click on your touchpad and then choose Delete. So then from here, we're going to have a couple of different options as far as how we get our main character. Right now I'm going to show you option 1, which is the easy, less creative option. So either continue watching, or if you prefer the harder, more creative option, fast forward until you see option 2. Okay, so what you're going to do for the easiest option is you're going to rest your pointer on this icon that says choose a sprite, and then you're going to click on it. Then from here, you're going to click on one of the options. So for example, if I want an animal, and then I would click on the animal that I want. All right, so then the other option that you're going to have is option 2. This is the harder but more creative option. So what you're going to do in that case, if you want the harder, more creative option, you're going to open up a new tab and you're going to type what you want to search for. So for example, I'm going to search SpongeBob. And then from here, you're going to click on Images and then click on Tools. And then click on Color, whoops, and then click on Transparent. So then from here, what I'll do is I'll click on the image that I want, and that's going to bring up a larger version with a checkerboard background. I'm going to two-finger click, make sure my pointer's on the picture, two-finger click, and then choose Save Image As. And then I'll hit Save. Okay, next what you're going to do is you're going to click back over to the Scratch tab, and then you can just click the X right here because it's actually covering the button we need. You're going to rest your pointer on this icon and then click on the Upload Sprite button, which is the top button that appears. And then from here what you'll do is you'll click on your image and click on Open. And then the last thing is if you want to change the size, it says size 100. For example, if I wanted to make SpongeBob smaller, I could change the size to say 50 and then hit Enter, and then he gets smaller. Okay, so now we're going to go back to option 1, which is the easy, kind of less creative option. So we're going to add a background. To do that, you're going to click on the button over here in the right-hand corner. And so then when you click on it, it comes up with this, and you can choose a style. So let's say, for example, I wanted outdoors. I'd click on outdoors and then click on the style that I want. Okay, so now I've got my dinosaur in the forest. All right, next we're going to go to option 2. If you did option 1, fast forward until you see both options. Okay, so here's the harder, more creative option. So this is if you want to get a background from Google. So let's say, for example, I'm going to open up a new tab. Let's say I want the Krusty Krab for my background. So I'm going to go ahead and type that in. And then I'm going to click on Images, click on Tools. And then what you'll do next, sorry, it's taking a little while to load the tools. So click on Tools, and then click on where it says Size, and you're going to go with Medium. So then from here, what you'll do is you'll click on a picture. So this one's about medium size. We're going to make sure our pointer's on it. 2-finger click on the touchpad and choose Save Image As. Then from here, what you're going to do is click on Save. Next, you'll go back over to the Scratch tab, and I'm just going to X out of this because it's covering the button I need. You're going to click on, or actually just rest your pointer on this button in the bottom right corner, and then click on the Upload Backdrop button, which is the last one up at the top there. And then what you'll do from here is you'll click on your background, click on Open. And then from here, you've got your background. Now, if you want to make it bigger, what you can do is click and drag like you were drawing a box around the whole background, kind of like this. And then from here, what you can do is click and drag the handles at the top and the bottom to make it bigger if you need to. So now we have the background fitting our whole entire, you know, kind of the whole entire canvas. And I'm just going to take SpongeBob there and put him on the ground. Okay. So anyway, now we're going to go back to both options. So no matter what, if you did option 1 or option 2, you're going to continue following from here. Okay, so now at this point, you should have both your main character and your background. So then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to click on our original sprite, and then you're going to click on the Code tab. So now we're going to code him to move, or code her to move. Okay, so now what we're going to do is you're going to click Events, and then you're going to click and drag. So here's Events. Click and drag the When flag clicked to go onto the right, just like this. Okay. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to add a forever block and an if-then block. So you're going to click on Controls, and then from here, you're going to click and drag the forever block, which is right here, to attach to the when clicked block. Next, we're going to click and drag the if-then block right here to go inside the forever block, just like that. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to add a sensing block. So you're going to click on Sensing. And then from here, you're going to click and drag the key space pressed and put it into that little hexagon right there, next to the word if. And then from here, you're going to click on the drop-down arrow, and then you're going to choose left arrow. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to make our sprite move when the left arrow is pressed. So we're going to click on Motion. And then from here, you're going to scroll down just slightly, and you're going to see a block that says change X by 10. You're going to put that into the space under the if block. And then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to type in a -10 right here. So rather than 10, we're typing -10. Then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to put your pointer on the if block and 2-finger click on your touchpad and choose duplicate. Then from here, you're going to put the duplicate under the first if block, still in the forever block like this. Then what we're going to do is you're going to click on the drop down arrow where it says left arrow. We're going to change it so that it says right arrow. And then from here, we're going to change where it says change X by -10, and we're just going to do 10. And so now from here, what you do is you click on the green flag in order to test your game. So now if I hit my left arrow and my right arrow, I can move my character. And that's it.